Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Fuchs.
Hi, everybody. My name is Danny Fuchs. I'm a director at HR&A Advisors. We're a boutique real estate and economic development consulting firm with offices in Tribeca, Los Angeles, and Washington, D.C. And I work at the intersection of economics, policy, and design. And today I'm interested in talking with you about a different intersection, the intersection between place, economic opportunity, or prospects, and brand. So first, let's think about a few New York City neighborhoods and what brand means. One proxy to think about what a brand of a neighborhood is, thought we would do some Google image searching. So first, to think about the Lower East Side. And when you Google image search the Lower East Side, what do you find? Nightlife, Lower East Side tenements, graffiti. Let's go to Soho. You see iconic cast iron buildings, art, shopping, the type of place that is great for tech and creative firms that are helping to make that Soho economy. Moving to Brooklyn, Williamsburg, we see hipsters, apartments, people, Jews. You go over a little bit deeper into Brooklyn, Park Slope, it is brownstones and babies. Now, the challenge and the place that I'd like to talk with you a little bit about today is Lower Manhattan. This is what you get with a Google search of Lower Manhattan. What is that brand? It is certainly a series of neighborhoods, Tribeca, the financial district, but what is the brand of this neighborhood? It's, right now, Sandy, flooding, 2012, progress, the skyline. It's an iconic global neighborhood, but the images don't evoke exactly the type of economic diversity that we're thinking about in the growing economy here today. So before I talk about the project that I'm working on right now in Lower Manhattan, I'd like to talk about one of the projects that helped bring me to HR&A, which was the High Line. The High Line in 2002, we did an economic impact and feasibility study to help make the case for the High Line. And what I find so interesting about this great graphic by Andy Friedman is the date, 2007. 2 years before the High Line opened. This is a graphic that shows how people are latching on to the High Line brand as the Friends of the High Line created it through a process. And it's important to say that the High Line didn't create the brand of West Chelsea. The galleries were there before it and so on. But it certainly announced it to the world. It certainly augmented it significantly. And two years ago, we updated the economic benefits analysis of that. And we showed that over the course of 5 years between the beginning of construction and 2011, the residential impacts were significant. But not only that, the companies that wanted to move there were the companies that are growing in New York City. Now to the challenge of Lower Manhattan. The Bloomberg administration has done an excellent job over the past few years about diversifying the economy of the city. And what better place to think about the diversity of the city's economy than Lower Manhattan, the financial district, Wall Street. And so they came to us with a challenge. The New York City Economic Development Corporation wanted to help augment the brand of Lower Manhattan and to diversify its economy. They wanted us to design and administer a competition that would bring more tech and creative firms to the neighborhood. And so, as with any project at HR&A, we begin with the data. We looked at 5 years of new leases in Lower Manhattan, new companies coming to Lower Manhattan from a great data set provided by the Downtown Alliance. And what did this data tell us? This data told us, well, if we're running a competition, we've got a challenge. There have been an average of 60 new companies coming to Lower Manhattan in any given year over the past 5 years. And we had 12 weeks, 15 weeks to attract new registrants and applications to a competition. 60 companies in a year, we have but 3 months. The second thing that it told us was we have an opportunity. Tech and creative services companies are coming to Lower Manhattan. This isn't about bringing them to a neighborhood that they're not there. This is about actually celebrating the fact that they are there and letting the world know that Lower Manhattan should be synonymous with a diverse economy. So we designed a competition that looked like this. Give away $1.25 million in prize money with 4 winners of $250,000, 4 runners-up of $50,000, and a total of 20 finalists each get $10,000. You only get the money if you sign a lease in Lower Manhattan. We then, after screening our applicants, brought them to a selection committee representing the diversity of Lower Manhattan, chaired by Arthur Levitt, but including folks like fellow speaker Alicia Glenn, Rachel Hout, Kyle Kimball, David Tisch. And the results have been phenomenal. In 15 weeks, we got more than 700 registrants, 300 applications, with significantly more than a quarter of them not from New York City. About more than twice what we thought. 50% of those are not even from the United States. And what happened? Although we were only giving away 5, in our first year, only 5 grand prizes, 12 of our finalists wound up signing leases in Lower Manhattan, bringing more than 650 employees and nearly 300,000 square feet. These finalists are disrupting the fields of customer service, of advertising, buying, and of education. But the other thing that doesn't show up on a data-driven slide like that is community. They're building a community. These are our finalists from last year. And we're thrilled that the Downtown Alliance has built on this and has launched H.E.L.M to help bring tech, to help build this community. These are our 20 finalists from this year. We will be announcing the winners on November 21st. We're quite thrilled with the progress that they've made and their commitments to Lower Manhattan. And I posit to you that thinking about the intersection of place, economics, and brand is important well beyond New York City. It's important for places like Minneapolis and St. Paul and how it competes with cities like Austin. Please continue to think about that. Thank you very much.